Hey girl, I hope that you are having a great day. I'm Charity Majors with the Beauty Pageant Revolution, and I am going to share with you one of my favorite tips and tricks and tools when it comes to fashion. Now, imagine if instead of looking online or seeing another dress on another girl or wearing a certain color because that's what the winners usually wear, what if that could all go out the window and if you could show up in authenticity, in integrity, in the right colors and cuts and fabrics and styles and shapes that fit you and who you really are. So I'll be honest, I didn't necessarily have this resource when I began my pageant journey, and I wish that I would have, because I would have changed a lot if I would have known what it was that I was going, what this resource does and what it offers to women. So this course, it's an online course, and it's called Dressing Your Truth. And I have a freebie for you at the end of this, so make sure you stay tuned. But what is so great about this online course is that it's created by a lady named Carol Tuttle, and she goes into what's called energy profiles. And she has 4 different types of energy profiles, and it's all based on nature. And it's all based on different characteristics and qualities that you can find in nature, whether it's what you see in a tree or what you hear in a babbling brook and the energy that comes from that, or in an iceberg. And so as you take this free energy profile, which I'm going to give you on my website, it'll give you one of 4 types, and you'll have one dominant type, and then you'll have maybe a subtype. And what that will do is, based on that type, she gives recommendations on the right fabrics, the right colors, the right textiles, the right fit, the right shapes for you and your body, so whether it's earrings or a neckline, the right feel when it comes to what it is that you should be wearing. So now imagine if all of a sudden you know your energy type, you know the right things that are going to work for you, and that's how you're able to shop. That's how you're able to clothe yourself, whether it's for pageant week or weekend, for interview, with your gown, the right color for your swimsuit or for your costume. And what that really, really does is it creates this synergy between who you are on the inside and your personality and the package that's on the outside. So I'm going to go over, so one of the resources that you can get, it's Just My Nature, and it's by Carol Tuttle, just either on Amazon, or I'll send you a link for it as well. I'll show you the link on my website, but it goes over in depth the different energy types. Now, if you don't necessarily have time to dive into all of that and you just want to do the quick online course, I'm going to give you an overview, and then I'm going to give you again my free gift to you for the free energy profile. So when you do the course, now you get the free energy profile. If you do want to learn more about the types and the colors and the cuts and the guidelines, and you do pay for the course and take the course, I do have a discount for you. So make sure that you understand that. And this is exclusive to my people, and you're my people. So, okay, so type 1. So what's great is when you take the course, you get this awesome little guide that you can utilize when you do either go shopping or pick out things as you go through the video modules online. So type 1, keywords are the one that describes type 1 is very bright and animated. So I'm actually a type 1, and then my second one is a type 4. So I'll show you what those are. So type 1 keywords are upward, light, animated, buoyant, crisp, fresh, and fun. Shapes that we're looking for, whether it's in a neckline or shapes on a fabric or in your jewelry, circles, stars, hearts, curlicues, flowers, or any animated shapes. So for me, I know a shape that I love, like one of the fabric that I'm just always drawn to is florals. And I love it. And it really, really resonates with me. And I feel so much like myself when I wear it. But I'll mention this. So before pageantry and even before this course, I would I would see something on a mannequin or something that somebody else would wear or something on Pinterest. And I would, get it or buy it. And all of a sudden it's like you wear it and, oh, it doesn't, maybe I'm just having a bad hair day, or maybe you do wear it and all of a sudden you kind of feel just not really like yourself. So the idea for this is that this course and the information that you'll receive within the Dressing Your Truth course, it prevents that. And so now when I go shopping or when I pick something out of my closet, it all reflects me and who I am and my personality and the way that God made me. And and it's not somebody else. And I know that when I walk into a room, like, what I'm wearing matches my personality and the way that God made me, and I'm okay with that. So it has increased my confidence. It actually helped me save money, because now I don't go into a store and buy haphazardly 5 things because I saw them somewhere else. I pick out the things that match me. And so clothes in my closet don't sit for years with the tags on them anymore. I save money. I was able to get rid of the stuff that didn't match me anymore and donate it, and felt really good about that. So I definitely want to encourage you that to take the course and get the information and the knowledge. So back to type 1. So like design lines that a type 1 person is looking for are like kind of what shapes you see. So like I said, that could be a neckline. So that heart, that sweetheart neckline is really good for type 1, because remember, the shapes that we're looking for are circles and stars and hearts and curlicues. So for me, the curly hair is in the beach waves is really good. For me, points of a stars. So that might be, a certain neckline or hearts, where this one that I'm wearing is rounded. So it's or it's a half circle, or circles in my earrings really match that part of me and my personality. Texture. So this one is, how does it feel? And for a type 1 person, they're going to be, you want it to be crisp, bumpy but not chunky, so that can be a little bit of texture. So that could be like a fun fabric that has some bumpiness to it. And then with the lightest weave, so these are going to be light fabrics and textures. And then fabrications, how does it fall? And now this one is, you want light to medium weight fabrics that hold up and look crisp and feel light and fresh on the body. So light colors really work for me. And again, on this color wheel, this is more of a tint. So this is going to be colors that then have a little bit of white added to them, versus a type 2, which has a little bit of dark added to them, versus a type 3, which is more rich tones and gem tones. And then a type 4 is like bold and striking, like the true essence or the color, like just the boldness of a color. So back to type 1. With the patterns, what shapes and contrasts do I see? Animated shapes, random placements, scattered, disconnected, and light upward movement of anything in a design. Medium to high contrast in color combinations. So I know for me, I always feel best when I have contrast in color, with my shirt and my bottoms, or in a dress, or whatever that might mean. So having something that is all the same color on me, I like it better when I have the contrast. And then colors. So these are the tint colors. So this is pure colors plus white added to them. So no blacks or grays. I will say I still do wear black sometimes, but that's because my secondary one is a type 4, which there is black in type 4. We're looking for winter white for me, for that type 1. I know that I look better in more of that off-white color versus the stark white color. So for me, if I were to wear a white dress, that doesn't represent me and who I am to the full or to the best of my ability. Um, so metals, bright and shiny gold. So gold is my jam. Other people, it is going to be silver, and then jewelry. So again, following the same movements of the elements. So I'm just looking for um, those same shapes, that same movement, those same things that bring light and fun and animation to type 1. So that is type 1 and the coloring that comes along with it. The next one, type 2. Oh wait, this is type 3. Let me get type 2. Okay, type 2. So this one, these colors are pure colors plus gray. So these ones are called tone colors. Now, these ones are more subtle and soft. So if you are an energy type 2, the keywords that you're looking for are fluid, flowing, relaxed, blended, soft, subtle, muted. The shapes that you're looking for are elongated S curves, teardrops, softened rectangles, and elongated ovals. Type 2, the design lines. So you can see there, we're looking for design lines. What shapes do you see for if you're a type 2? You're going to want to go for elongated, flowing S curves, softened rectangles, elongated ovals in any part of the garment. So that's the neckline. That could be where it comes at in your waist, how it bells out, what the dress might do, a shape on the outfit or in the jewelry. Textures that a type 2 is looking for is how does it feel? And we're looking for plush, soft, comfortable, and a soft weave. Fabrication, so what fabrics type 2 should have is how does it fall on the body? So we're looking for a medium weighted fabric, fabrics that are relaxed, draping, soft, and feel comfortable on the body. And pattern, so what shapes and contrast you see on the fabrics. So we're looking for blended patterns that flow together in muted and subtle designs. Soft flowing curves that blend and intertwine. Soft diffuse backgrounds, low contrast in color combinations. And then colors, so no stark white or black. Charcoal, almost in like a charcoal color instead of a black, or a muted black is best for a type 2. White is softened with a little bit of dusty gray. Brown looks more like milk chocolate. So we're going for these warm, chocolatey colors. Muted navy and denim should have gray undertones. So that is type 2. Now type 3, this one is, so these colors for if you're a type 3, again, you can take the energy profile and I'll share that with you, the free one in just a moment, but it's rich and dynamic. Keywords are active, reactive, textured, angular, rich, substantial, dynamic, and swift. Shapes that we're looking for if you're a type 3 on the energy profile are triangles, squares, trapezoids, swift lines creating asymmetrical shapes. Now type 3, these colors, these are pure colors plus black. So these are called a shade. What we're looking for is no black or white, gray or navy. The white is rich with dirty golden qualities. So that's going to be more of kind of something like this. So more of that off-white. Brown is a rich, earthy quality. Blue is a rich peacock shade. Denim should have a golden or tan undertones. The design line, so what you're seeing design-wise if you're a type 3, is triangles, squares, points, angles, asymmetrical or swift lines of anything in the garment. So I'll kind of zoom in and you can kind of see design line. Like this one, you know, it has like sharp necklines and a good asymmetrical line within that photo. So that's always something fun to look for. And then texture, how does it feel? You want it to feel grainy, bumpy, rough, ribbed with the heaviest weave. So a good thick weave for type 3s. Fabrication, how does it fall? Medium to firm weight fabrics are going to match a type 3 best. Fabrics firm enough to hold the shape of the garment well and feel substantial and strong on the body. Pattern, what shapes and contrasts do you see? So we want dynamic patterns with angular shapes, swift lines, and asymmetrical placements that avoid blending in with the design. Animal prints with no black, medium contrast, and color combinations. We already went over the color, and then metals are rich gold, bronze, copper, and brass. So that's a type 3. And then a type 4. Now this is my secondary type. So again, depending on the situation, depending on how you're feeling, depending on who you're around, you can dress in that primary type or that secondary type. And obviously as we get more well-rounded as a person, and starting to understand more of who we are, it's not always, if you want to go to a different type, then by all means do it. But the idea is that we're showing up in the world in integrity with who we are and how God made us, and that the outside matches the inside. So type 4, these words are bold and striking. The keywords are constant, still, bold, firm, simple, striking, structured, and clean. Shapes are parallel lines moving in any direction, perfect rectangle, and perfect oval. Now, when it comes to design lines, what shapes do you see? We're wanting parallel lines moving in any direction, elongated ovals, rectangles, or symmetrical lines at any part of the garment. So I have one example that I have that I really, really like when it comes to a type 4 is I have this great romper, and it is a dark navy blue, but there's white lines that go all the way down the entire thing. And I get so many compliments when I wear it. And it really, really follows the type 4 for me. Texture, how does it feel? We want smooth, sleek, slick, high sheen with the tightest weave. And going back to actually that romper that I was just talking about, you can also combine them and combine your types together. So that romper is a really good representation of my 4 and my 1. And the reason why is because the bottom of it, it actually has slits that go up the leg. And so the bottom is flowy and wavy and fun and flirty. So it really does match both of my types. So if you can find ones that match your 2 strongest types, oh man, watch out. Back to type 4, so fabrication, how does it fall? You want firm to stiff weight fabrics. Fabrics should hold their shape and feel structured and fitted on the body. So if you think about this, there's actually probably a lot of women that, according to this, they're probably wearing different, whether it's colors or cuts of dresses that don't necessarily fit them and who they are. Patterns, what we want to see. We want to see bold patterns with symmetrically placed designs. They can be dramatic or simple, clean and distinct, high contrast and color combinations. And then colors. So these colors are called hue. So this is the pure saturated color on the color wheel. So stark white and black, no brown or grays, deep navy. Denim should be a saturated blue. You can do tints with an icy frozen quality, and you can do burgundy and maroon with a black iridescent finish. And your metals, these ones are high shine silver. So I hope that this has given you some value and understanding on the different types and how it matches your personality and what you should be wearing. Now I'm going to share with you the website on where you can get your free energy profile. If you do choose to take the actual online course, which I highly, highly recommend, because there's great video modules and examples of fabrics and how it should fit and shapes of jewelry and what it looks like. They do a great job at sharing all of that, so I highly, highly recommend it. And for my peeps, for you as my peep, you're going to get a discount on that, so I'll show you. So again, it's all done online. So this is what you'll see when you go to the Beauty Pageant Revolution.com. And I'm going to share my screen really quick so you can see what I'm seeing as well. Okay. Okay, so at the Beauty Pageant Revolution, so right up here, the website, you're going to go to the vlog or the blog. So click on that. And it is going, so definitely take a look at the blog. There are lots of goodies there for you, but it's called A Package That Matches Its Contents. And it goes over, obviously, some of what I was sharing and how you can be in integrity. And down at the bottom, you're going to get the free goodies where it's going to take you to the Addressing Your Truth and Living Your Truth free energy profile, where you can figure out which energy type you are. So get your free profile course, a surprise look at who you are. You can discover your type. Carol's going to guide you through the 4 different energy profiling. You can obviously see what types of women have been impacted, figure out what type you are. She'll be able to send you all that stuff, and then there'll be a discount code when it comes to taking the course, and it is half off. So I want to encourage you guys to check that out for sure. Again, this has been one of the best resources for me to know that when I walk into a room, it's me, and I don't have to compare what I'm wearing to anybody else, because I know that what I'm wearing I can be confident in because it matches me and who God made me to be. And my hope is that I can do that for you. So I definitely encourage you to go through the course, to get your energy profile, and learn and be empowered to know that who you are and who God made you to be is perfect, and that you are not a mistake. And what I really found, like I said, is it changed the way that I walk into a room. I'm confident. I don't compare myself to women anymore and what I'm wearing versus what they're wearing. It's easier to shop. I save money because I don't have stuff that sits in my closet with the tags on for forever. I'm a lot more organized. It's easier to pick out stuff. So I definitely suggest it. So best of luck. If you have questions, let me know. And again, head on over to thebeautypageantrevolution.com. On the blog is the package that matches its contents post, and that's where you'll get your free energy profile as my gift to you. And then if you do choose to take the course, which I highly recommend, you get half off. So thanks again for listening. If you guys have questions, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And stay beautiful, because you are perfect just the way that you are. And yes, we want to take courses like this to grow and to understand more of who we are and have that better understanding. So stay beautiful.